Alrighty guys, and welcome on back to some more Octopath Traveler 0. Last episode, well, spoiler alert if you did decide to skip last episode, because it is probably the biggest event we've had happen. We went to meet Finis along with all of our friends we had met throughout our journey, and he told us that he has believed in humanity once again, so he wants to return the rings into the power of gods to watch over the continent. But before he could, we were betrayed by one of the ring maidens, who then revealed that Xanthos himself has his own plans to become the bestower of all, killed the god Finis, and turned into a dark being. And so, it looks like it's time for us to track him down and stop him in the bestower of all questline. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, we're going to go ahead and hop into our first one, Bestower of All, Chapter 1, Between Life and Death. It's just right back at the castle. Oh, Krauser, what's going on here in Edoris? Are we okay? Your journey is approaching a turning point. As such, certain movements and path actions will be unavailable. Proceed anyways. Yes, I think it's going to give us this warning before every single mission. Essentially, it locks us into the mission, and make sure you have backup saves, because you could not, you can't leave once you start until you finish it. So, let's go ahead and proceed. Tails, everyone has already been assembled. Please keep Her Majesty safe. Xanthos slays Finis and vanishes with Signa. From the stolen rings to the accursed flame, mysterious gate, and the dead, the situation grows ever more dire.
Me. Help me. Help me. Alone.
Is this,
Hurts.
Elric? Not Elrica.
It hurts.
No, it was
so
Elrica, right? Her sister?
He's coming. I'm going to vanish. Help me, Alone. Help. Ulrika? Was I dreaming? No, it didn't feel like a dream. My sister needs my help. No, what am I saying? Ulrika is... I need to pull myself together. The Guardians of Light are waiting for me.
Bestower of All, Chapter 1, Between Life and Death.
Did you hear, friends? That abominable empress was imprisoned in Castle Edoris.
What?
Why are they letting that swine live? After everything she's done!
Is that what they think justice is? We can't let them get away with it!
Yeah, she needs to pay.
In that case,
Maybe we ought to show them our definition of justice.
Hey, what's that? I thought Orsterra was at peace.
Your Majesty.
Thank you, Krauser. And thank you for coming. I hereby declare the first meeting of the Guardians of Light to be in session.
So, what is it we're here to talk about, O Queen?
First, we must review our current situation. Xanthos has stolen the Divine Rings. Or at least 7 of the Divine Rings. The Huntress, the Thunderblade, the Prince of Thieves, the Scholar King, the Traitor, the Lady of Grace, and the Charitable. The last one, the Flamebringer, is still with the Chosen One.
Remind me who Xanthos is again?
He's the Flame Guard. He was tasked by the Order of the Sacred Flame to protect the rings.
Who would have thought he'd kill a god and steal the rings for himself? Did you ever notice any change in him?
No. That's all I know about him.
He said he wanted to create a world without desire.
Is such a thing possible?
Also, there's that door. And the beings that seem like they aren't from this world. Just what is going on?
We don't have enough to go on at present. We should see if we can gather more information.
Well, you're certainly thinking ahead, old Captain. So, how do you suggest we go about doing that?
Lock the Crimson Door. Before the shadows steal in. I read that once somewhere. In a book from the Kingdom of Hornburg.
Hornburg? The Highland Kingdom that was destroyed a few years back?
The Crimson Door. And shadows. It might be related to what we're dealing with right now.
Nice one, wise King Solon. Sounds like we'd better read up on this Kingdom of Hornburg.
Indeed. We don't have any other leads.
Very well. Let us call a gathering of scholars first. They ought to be able to recommend some books to us.
Your Majesty!
Blood for blood! Blood for blood! Our dear king was cruelly rendered into a bloody mass by that accursed Empress Tatlock. And now, completely devoid of respect for his royalty, nay, his humanity, the Queen of Edoras insists on letting that vile swine live! Death to Tatlock!
Cut her to pieces in front of us! It's what she deserves!
Donesk's fury will not be quelled until we see her blood!
Blood for blood! Blood for blood!
Your Majesty. Donesk is demanding that Tatlock be executed. reigned for many years and was well beloved by his people. After his death, the kingdom fell into disarray, unable to appoint a successor. And they will likely be unable to regain order until the Empress's head is delivered to them.
Who knows what they might resort to at this rate? It would be better to act before there are any casualties.
Please, Your Majesty, we need you to come to a decision.
Alaune.
This issue does not affect Edoras alone. I cannot make a decision without consulting others first. So I will go and do just that. We will discuss the advantages and disadvantages of executing her. Once everyone is ready, I ask that you come to the throne room.
I'm ready. In the Mafia, you either swear fealty or die. And I wouldn't expect that Empress to swear fealty. So yeah, this is fun. You now get to talk to like all these characters because they're the Guardians of Light. And they're just going to finally, after all this time, be able to interact. We're probably not going to talk to all of them every time we see them. But can I? No. So this person right here, I believe it's that person, is the exact person who's going to have the Forbidden Blade for us a little bit later. Unfortunately not available just yet because we don't have any path actions we can do.
I see that everyone is here. Then let us begin. We shall go in order, explaining each of our thoughts on the matter. First,
I think she should be executed. My reasoning is simple, boiling down to basic math. I believe that by taking her life, we will save countless others.
I agree. How can you hope to maintain order if you don't punish those who do wrong? If you want to maintain a bright future for all, you must create a kingdom that allows for it. And that Empress committed some of the gravest crimes a human can commit. The people of Donetsk are in the right.
that's 2 votes in favor of her execution then.
I'm against it. I think that no matter who you are, no matter what awful things you've done, you can still be saved. If we don't hold on to that belief, I'm not sure we'll have a future.
Do you honestly think that will convince the people down below? You expect them to believe the one who murdered their precious king has good inside them?
A moment, please. Think of it this way. Do not kill the wolf, lest thou suffer the wrath of the pack.
So we should be wary of the wolves' revenge, you mean?
Precisely, Lord Bargello.
Don't call me that.
It is unclear what kind of military force Groha has left. If their army were to invade us again, and they found their Empress dead, we would surely not emerge unscathed. I believe there is value in letting her live, so that she can be used as a bargaining chip. And so I too cast my vote against executing her.
Hold up, wise one. That logic may check out on paper, but it's hardly worth planning for a future we can't predict. Especially when there's an even larger problem staring us right in the eye. Are we really in a position to be gambling on something that may never happen? get it. No one wants to take another's life. But if there's no other way to appease these people, then I say we should execute her.
So that's 3 in favor and 2 against.
What do you think about all this, O Queen?
I was the one who decided to let Tatlock live. And I am the one who proposed we hold this vote. Therefore, I will remain neutral.
Huh? Seriously?
You're not going to remain neutral when I vote for
We have not a moment
the
to
right
waste
side.
in dealing with this matter. I will leave the final decision to you all.
So we're at 2 against, 3 in favor, and 1 neutral.
What are your thoughts on the matter?
Is it actually
Yes.
a choice?
Please tell us.
Yeah.
I
think
will
we'd
tell
all
you,
like to
even
hear
if it
what
does
you
give me
have
an
to
option
say.
here, it won't matter. No choice in this games
Please.
actually matter. It doesn't affect anything with the game's story. No, I'm not in favor of execution.
I see. We are now at 3 in favor, 3 against, and 1 neutral.
So, it's a tie.
What do we do now, Laune?
I'd say the rest is up to her.
What's going on?
Your Majesty, you must come with me!
Let us go.
Yeah, I figured something was going to happen and it was going to get, like, interrupted. Even if we would have said yes before we could decide what to do, something was going to happen. Since they're fake choices. None of it actually matters. Enter the castle square. Still can't interact with anybody. Let's just go ahead and go check out what's going on in the courtyard. Is this what it meant by square? No, we actually need to leave. Okay. Everyone has gone to the castle gate. Please hurry.
Blood for blood! Blood for blood!
Blood for the blood god.
Please, get back, Your Majesty! We can't hold them for much longer! Do not let them near Her Majesty at any cost!
Why is Tatlock out here?
I arranged for it.
Lord Eldrix!
Regardless of whether we went ahead with the execution. I knew the people wouldn't be satisfied unless we brought her out. It would have only been a matter of time before they resorted to violence.
I cannot argue with that. That was a wise decision.
Wait! We haven't come to a consensus yet!
It doesn't matter. We're out of time.
Blood for blood! Blood for blood!
Laune.
I believe we had an equal number for and against her execution. You're the one who let her live in the first place. So you should be the one to break the tie.
Walk the path of righteousness. No matter what may thwart you,
Walk the path of righteousness. Ulrika. I decided that I wanted to protect the people of this land and Mahrez. If crying would solve anything, I would gladly shed 1,000 tears. But all I can do is keep moving forward. I still have something worth protecting. Something worth protecting? Oh, Alaune. When did you become so brave? Ulrika. This is my...
What are you doing? Hurry up and strike, daughter of Pardis.
O wicked of heart, you shall face my fiery wrath and know your true master.
That which I fought to protect will live on after me.
Ulrika! No! I cannot do it. A future littered with sacrifices is no future at all. Yes, the crimes this woman committed were completely reprehensible. However, I am Queen Alaune of the Kingdom of Edoras. I swear upon my name that this woman will pay for what she's done. But she will not pay with her life. If we demand blood as recompense for others' transgressions, we do not but stain our future. No, misdeeds should be cleansed for the sake of all involved.
Are you certain about this, Queen? If you let me live, you will only come to regret it.
Walk the path of righteousness. No matter what may thwart you.
Couldn't they have chosen a better time? We're a little busy here.
Fools. As if you have time to be squabbling amongst yourselves. I'd say this is the perfect time to test our strength. Now then.
Ready yourselves! Attack!
get back.
Thank you.
Alone, stay as close to me as you can.
Richard!
You can't expect to keep her safe if you're so easily caught unawares.
Thanks. At least we know we can count on you, Eltrix.
The ring is speaking.
It's pointing the way. Over there! You must go!
We'll handle things here.
You got it. So, yeah, as I mentioned, I think you can... Yeah, I can't fast travel there. It looks like you can go to a bunch of different places, but it's like you're kind of restricted in Kragspear for where you can go. I guess you're not really restricted too much, so let's go ahead and hop into the portal.
Ring bearer chosen. Do you remember who I am? It is I, Pathos, the Thumb. But you died. Is that what you're thinking? Well, you would be correct. For this is the land of the dead. We are in hell. Though you, at least, are yet alive. Having come here via the Flamebringer's guidance. That said, the darkness of hell is harmful to a living body. So I will enter your flame and keep it at bay for you. As long as you have the Flamebringer's ring, you should be able to come and go at will. Now then, let us forge ahead.
Thank you, Pathos. So here we are. A brand new area. This is Hell Kragspear. Yeah, it's the Hell version of all the different areas. There are 8 chests for us to find here in Kragspear. As you can see, it is kind of just a big open area. We'll be exploring the town. I don't know if this counts as a... Is there a... Okay, there's no difficulty on it, so I don't think there's enemies here. If you want to go back to the real world, you can just take the portal that you used to get here. I think, yeah, you can... No, can't get items from you, I guess. I'm just looking for all these chests real quick. No one defies me. Okay, well, can't go that way. Probably gonna have to come back later for some of this. Yep. I think we're gonna be able to fully explore this town after we beat this chapter. I think. I don't know off the top of my head. Nothing in here. I believe this is where our final elite enemies also await us, is here in the Hell version of different areas. Seeing if there's anything. It doesn't look like there's anything we can get here right now, which is very interesting. That means all the... well, something right here. This is Intense Battle Music 2. Looks like all the chests are going to be in the other areas that we can't get to yet. Can I theoretically rest? Nope, can't sleep. Okay, never mind. Any chests up here? Oh, there's our first chest. bottle of poison dust. And I guess there's not really anywhere else for us to go, so grab that Shadow Soul Stone. And let's go forward. Can we purify the dark cloud or something? Darkness blocks the way forward. The entire town seems to be enveloped in it.
This place appears to be under the Dark Flame's influence. I would not have thought Xanthos' accursed flame to be so powerful. The desires of the dead must be amplifying it. Which means there's a spirit somewhere in town, acting as its linchpin. If we defeat them, it should allow us to explore the town freely.
You got it. Wasn't it the guy up in the top right corner? Didn't we just, didn't he say something about that? How he was keeping us trapped? Yeah, this guy right here, right? No one dare defies me. Let's go ahead and inquire the power-drunk soldier. And contend to get Etera's Soldier's Curse. Level 44 contend. This shouldn't be too difficult. We've done a lot of contends. The power-drunk soldier. Spear, perhaps? Nope, not that. Ooh, shouldn't have kept her in. Whoops. That's fine. It's going to be Dagger. We got Doom on Tails, though, which is a little unfortunate. Guess let's just use Fan. We want to get this break pretty quick here, or else we'll be in a little bit of trouble. Ouch. On it, get the break. And then Isla, Arcane Comet. Wow, didn't kill. That's actually shocking. I'm pretty sure we'll just kill with like regular attacks at this point, but that is genuinely surprising. Cross strike. There we go. Impossible. You have defied me?
Everyone needs to listen to what I say, damn it! That goes for all you stuck-up nobles, as well as all you stuffy townsfolk. All of you just shut up and do what I say! This is my town. No one's allowed to defy me. This is my town.
Darkness is lifted. The way forward should be open now. It should be, but... oh, here we go. Travel between the world and hell has been unlocked in the world map. Open the world map and press the left bumper to toggle between the world and hell. While in hell, living helpers cannot be summoned in battle. But we are going to go ahead and grab the intense battle music 4. We're just going to grab all the chests that we can find here. A bear cleaver. We do not need to worry about any weapons. It's really just, can we find better armor or items here, because we have the best weapons of the game. Let's see, any more chests hiding here for us? Okay, so now we can actually interact with people. This just counts as a new town, so we are not going to interact with a bunch of people yet. I'm actually going to check. If there's a ton of people to interact with, we won't. But if there's like only 1 or 2 people we can actually interact with, then maybe I will. Dark mist blocks the way forward. Honestly, we might just come back and explore this later, because there's another person we can fight. Yeah, this seems like there's actually a lot to do, so let's leave exploring hell for later and just progress with the main story here. We'll try to get a couple towns before we go back and progress through all the different towns here. So let's go ahead and head left. Does that mean we've passed through the Gate of Finis? Since Gate of Finis is the Gate of Hell, pretty much. And now we have entered Hell Cragspear Pass. Once again, guys, we are essentially just going through the exact same routes we've been to before. So I'm just going to be doing this, trying to find all the different items we can gather along the way. But for the most part, we've already done all this, so most of this is going to be just the same areas we've been to, doing the same things, but you're going to be restricted, so you won't be able to, like, you could see there we couldn't go north right here to get back up to the Valor area. Instead, we're restricted to just here. So typically what it'll be is it'll be like a single path leading out of a town, leading to a dungeon or something for you to go fight. And that's about the area of hell. So we'll try to at least knock out the like open areas like this, the pathings, just so we don't have to worry about it later. I think there's one more chest here for us to find. It is right here.
Let's do this.
Level slash and spear sweep.
Disappear. Final.
And I would be shocked if by the time we beat this game, we're not level 80. Like, we definitely are going to be around level 80. But here we go. Now we have a Hell South Crag Spear Pass. I like to just check to make sure. Okay, 3 more chests here. There's 1. I see the second one down there, so we just need to find a third. We'll grab this one first. That's going to be south of us here.
Quiet at last.
Isla hit level... Ooh, not yet. She's close. She's close. Level 66. Grab this. I have the thing on that has me get less encounters, right? Skills. Equip skills. Yeah, I have evasive maneuvers on, and we're still getting a good amount of encounters here. Let's grab this one. Oh, actually, I think I made a mistake. I think this loops around, doesn't it? I totally forgot. It has been a while since we've run through this. Grab this chest for a Fiendish Flame. Then we'll go ahead, head back north and grab that last chest. Level slash. The good news is if you've been through these areas already, you kind of know the pathing, because it does have the same path as... that music goes hard. It has the same pathing as the, like, real-world version. It just doesn't always connect in the same places and, doesn't lead to the same, locations. Doesn't have the same chest in the right spot either. There's an Ice Soul Stone, and there we go. Go ahead and head into our dungeon. This is the Hellgeist Canyon South. This was like the first place or second place we went to. Back when we actually started the Master of All quest line. Let's see what kind of chest it has for us. And there's an elite enemy right there. Perfect. There is 1 elite and 7 chests for us to find here. Great, because I knew we were missing a few more elites because we cannot fully upgrade Wish Veil yet. Level slash and spear sweep. Tails is running really low on SP, but the thing we don't really use is SP anymore. Usually it's just break and then ultimates. That is end-game Octopath for you right there. Hello, Fallen Menacing, or Menacing Fallen Edoris Soldier 1. Was that his full name? Yeah, Menacing Fallen Edoris Soldier 1. Let's check Spear, that sucks. Axe. Wow. That really sucks. Ludo, let's just get some appraisals going, man. Dagger. Okay, well, you got Dagger right there. Bow, perhaps? Nope. Wow, this is really unfortunate. Okay. Ludo might die before... There's a good chance Ludo dies before we can actually get the kill here, unfortunately. We're going to hold off. We'll do a burst next turn. We'll just use all of our BP on... Ooh, boy, Ludo. Survive that. Thank you. Let's go. All Dagger. All Fan. Double Fan. We get the break. And then Isla comes in. Arcane Comet. Do I hit max on this yet? No, very close though. And then, honestly, just Arcane Comet again, I guess. Just for a big damage. Tails, Cross Strike. Perfect, there we go. There's a Radiant Cornerstone for us. Enchanted Rod, don't need it. Keep moving up. I'll go up here first. Yep, I can barely see that chest. I did the thing again where I like tried to lift my head to see past the screen. Should be... I mean, there's 7 chests in this area alone. This really does have a ton. Spear Sweep should get rid of them.
Quiet at last.
Might need to put Cersei up front so that way she can use her magic. I think I'll do that, actually. I don't want to waste any more of Tails SP. Grab that Curious Antiques. I think that's a decoration for Wishvale. I think... No, Curious Antiques was used... Could have sworn that was used for, like, a crafting recipe for a location. Okay, 3 more chests here. I forgot that they share a checklist there. There's Bottle of Sanguine Dust. Only 2 more for us to find. So we can go here. This is where the king killed her husband. I forgot the husband's name. Marquez? Something like that. Spinning axe. He was the general before Krauser. I can't remember his name. He was unfortunately only in it for 2 chapters because he got killed in the 2nd chapter. Grab that Ruin Grimoire. I don't think they're better. I'll double check real quick. Just for my own sake. No, they're nowhere near as good as the battle-worn legendary and forbidden items. Alright, should only be 1 more chest. Is the last one, right? Eerie Smile. Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and move up and probably just fight the boss. I'm assuming it's been... Honestly, it's been a few days since we've done actual main story stuff, so... sometimes I gotta remember how the, like, oh, how she is so close to out of SP. I gotta remember how the, like, layout works, where it's go through dungeon, grab chests, get to save point, fight boss. So we have not done that in a while. Hello, lady. Let's get our first aids going. And then swap Cersei back out, and make sure we save our game. Honestly, why do I still have Cersei or Stia out front? I think it was originally because I had, it was originally because Hannah's speed was so low that she couldn't act first, but I think Hannah has higher speed now. Ooh, that was a real slow save. Well, here we go. Back where we defended King Pardis a long, long time ago. About half the game ago at this point.
Chosen One. I assume the fact that you're traipsing around hell means you're here to stop us. But I won't allow you to get in Sir Xanthos' way. Velum, Flamma, Melodic, Flamma. Vifi, Ild, Anima, Vestu. Do you know him? He's General Mahrez, hailed as the strongest man in all of Edoras. Apparently, some lingering regrets have kept him here. Poor thing. The almighty Lion of Edoras, reduced to a puppet under our full command. Well then, shall we have some fun?
Oh gosh.
The general tasked with protecting the kingdom will be the one to bring it to its knees.
I can already tell how this story's gonna go.
Do you think you can stop him before that happens?
Alright, General Mahrez. The way this story's gonna work, I guarantee it. I truly haven't looked this up, guys. I have a feeling the way it'll work is that we are going to have to fight characters that were on our side, but we never fought. So, for example, we wouldn't fight Tiziano because we fought Osca, so Tiziano wouldn't count, even though he is dead. We also wouldn't fight any of the Masters, so unfortunately that means we wouldn't fight somebody like, shoot, he was your partner in Master of All. I can't remember his name. He was your partner in Master of All, but then he was revealed that he was the actual Master of All. Or not Master of All, I'm sorry, Master of Fame. He was the playwright, but it was in the playwright's like disguise. We would not be fighting him because he was August, just in disguise. If that's the case, if I'm calling this on the head, that'd be sick. Because the only two characters I can think of off the top of my head, because I was thinking of it during that cutscene, would be it would be, oh shoot, I can't. He's already dead. It was the old retainer. So it was before Krauser's. It was the guy who was the retainer of the princess back when we first met him, and I just cannot remember his name off the top of my head. And then the other one would be Velnort. Because Velnort and the Retainer are both characters who are on our side, who we never actually fought against, and who have died. And I can't think of any other ones. I mean, there's Elrica, but Elrica was an ally, so I don't think we would be fighting Elrica for that reason. Our dad? That'd be sick. Well, no, it can't be our dad, because Witchville has to be its own quest line. Dang, but that'd be sick if we were fighting our dad. But no, as I just said,
And here's your bill.
can't be our dad because this is from Champions of the Continent, and Wishville wasn't from Champions of the Continent. Would have been cool, though. Would have been really cool. Let's go with the Silt Strike. Can't think of any other ones. If you guys have any theories, if you guys haven't played this game and you're playing along or watching me play, let me know what your theories are. I'd be very curious who you think we're going to end up... if that is the theory, and we're fighting Mahrez here, and then we would fight, like, characters like Velnort and the Retainer. Let me know who you guys think it would be, because if that's the case, there's probably at least like 2 or 3 more that we would be fighting against. So, Raymay, Lotus Blade. I'm just assuming this is a one phase. This is gonna really suck if it's not, because I'm about to ult Meow.
Pathetic. Return to dust. You won't win so easily next time.
It could be the guy from... He was the other, like, mob leader before, we, like, went to infiltrate Herminia's manse, and then he was killed by the lady. Could be him we could fight. He's another character that was our ally for a bit before he died. Could be the king as well, the king that, Tatlock killed. Just trying to think of some characters it could be that were, like, named characters in the story, who we never fought, who were killed.
Hell. The realm of the dead. Such a thing exists?
And they're controlling the dead?
General Mahrez. To think they were able to control even a hero of our kingdom.
This was nothing more than a friendly greeting. Next time, Kragspear will fall. The end is near.
No, I'm ending this here and now.
Don't be so impatient.
Kragspear will fall. That's what she said.
Sounds like we need to get to work on another plan of attack then.
Labrant. Labrant was his name, the vassal before Krauser. I just remembered it.
Pains me to no end. And that he's being manipulated, even in death.
Ulrika.
Help me. Help me. Alone.
Pitiful, covetous soul. Be scorched by the dark flame, and become my puppet. Elrica. My faithful puppet.
Maybe we will fight Elrica.
The end is near.
Bestower of all, Chapter 1, Between Life and Death, complete. At first, I thought it was hinting at like Elrica coming back to life and rejoining our party. That'd be sick.
Would you let me fight alongside you from now on? Lounging around on a throne all day doesn't feel right. The battles ahead will be worse than ever before. Surely, you'll need Riven's legendary blade. Not to mention a good supply of river beans, am I right? Let's work together to put an end to all this fighting.
Well, originally I was going to say no, but then you brought up the river beans. And finally, Richard is now a companion. Richard the King, symbol of inspiration for all allies in battle. He wields the sword and the spear. Battle skills include Vanguard Steel to unleash 2 sword attacks on random foes and act fast during the next turn. And Defensive Command, raise the elemental defense of an ally. Learn support skills that further boosts allies' enhancements and leads the charge against enemies and motivates allies, enhancing own attacks as well as all allies in battle. So, finally, we have had some unique characters before. I think that we've actually only had 2 unique characters up to this point. Stia and Isla are both unique characters. Of course, Santos was as well, but we know he is off the team. And so, just like all unique characters, Richard gets his own stuff. However, he's basically just a warrior, because you saw there, he just uses sword and spear, which is a little unfortunate. Let's go ahead and talk about his skills. He is going to be, nope, that's equip skills, learn skills. Here we go. He also gets Thunder Beast, call lightning damage to a foe 2 times. Evasion Command, raise the evasion of an ally for 2 turns. Aggressive Slash, deals sword damage to random foes 3 times. Bolster, raises the physical attack and elemental attack of the entire front row or back row for 2 turns. And Stunning Strike, select a weapon and deal great damage to all foes. Essentially, the King is kind of a mixture of a, maybe more of a merchant, but I would say he's probably a mixture of a warrior with a dancer. Because he has buffs and he has damage as well as a little bit of magical damage. Go ahead and grab Stunning Strike, Bolster, Aggressive Slash, and Thunder Beast. We can grab all of them. And we've learned all of his skills. And now we get to look at some of the things that make Richard a little bit better. It's High Morale. Raise the physical attack and elemental attack of the entire back row for 2 turns when the equipped character uses a skill at the start of turn. Physical attack and HP up, as well as Invigorate and Inspire. This is a really good technique. Slightly fill the target's unique ultimate technique gauge when the equipped character uses a skill to grant an attribute raising effect. So essentially, this is why he's a little bit more of a dancer. If you use something like the Bolster to raise the physical attack and elemental attack of the entire front row or entire back row for 2 turns, when you use that, when you use Invigorate, you will also fill their ultimate technique gauge. So you can very easily just give this to somebody else as well and make them pretty strong. We actually already have Invigorate and Inspire, which is really nice. On top of that, his ultimate technique is Take Command. Raise the physical attack, physical defense, elemental attack, and elemental defense of all allies for 3 turns. Essentially just raising physical defense and attack for all allies. Richard is good. Richard is a really solid character, really strong character. The problem is he's just introduced a little bit too late. By this point, your buffer is most likely going to be someone like Cersei here, who's really good at buffing. You also might still be using Stia, who has some buffs, as well as Laurana for a little bit of buffs. Laurana will eventually be off of our team, so will Stia and probably Ludo. but unfortunately I just don't have the need to take Richard or put Richard on my team. You can see he has a decent amount of HP. In fact, he actually has more HP just downright than anybody except for Ludo on my team, making him probably a decent swap for Ludo, just swapping these guys out. But unfortunately, Ludo is currently my only way to actually get an analyze on anybody. Now, we could give that to somebody else, but I just don't think I'm going to be using Richard. He's really cool, and early, if we had got him much earlier, around the time when we originally met him, I probably would have been using him. I feel, what was he going by back then? Rich? I don't remember. But when he was originally the swordsman that we met, I probably would have had him on my team up to this point. Probably would have taken Ludo off way back then. But because we've just built up our character so much, and if I did use Richard, he actually wouldn't be able to use the forbidden weapons. He wouldn't be able to use an ultimate weapon at all because my swords and spears are currently covered by Tails, Ludo, and Reime. So I could swap him in for Ludo so he can get a third spear, but I think he has too much coverage, too much shared coverage with everyone else. I will, however, take somebody out of training because I would like to have Ludo start training. Who's been in here the longest? Or have Richard start training, rather. We'll go ahead and probably just bench Viator, put Richard on so he can start leveling up. And you also see the next gimmick for this chapter, or this, the bestower of all quest lines, is that we're going to actually be getting some of the characters that we've been able to have like join us in the back row finally join our team. I've mentioned that there's only a few more characters for us to get, and they are all unique characters, and we'll be getting all of them through the Bestower of All quest line. Finally, we unlocked some side quests, a 45, a 51, and a 52. We won't be doing those just yet, but we'll probably go ahead and tackle those next episode because I don't want those to build up. And if you ever want to go back to Hell, you can just press the left bumper, hop back over here, and head on over to Hell. So we still have Crag Spear here we need to go to. There's still 4 more chests for us to find. And as you can see, it's big. There's so much for us to find. I would guess, if I was a betting man, each area will probably have one version of Hell. So, like, probably Valor, probably where there's important characters. Probably Valor, Flames Grace, maybe Theatropolis or Atlas Dome. Shepherd's Rock will probably have one. I would guess Grand Port will probably have one. And then Sufrataja and Donetsk probably will have one. I don't know. Again, this is all just conjecture, just theorizing. But let me know what you guys think. I'm excited to see who we're going to be fighting, and if you guys have any theories for characters we will be fighting, let me know. The last thing I want to do really quick is if we come over here, this man right here, we can inquire from the Edoras Minister, and he has the Forbidden Blade.
This is nice.
So there we go. We finally have access to the final forbidden weapon, meaning the only other thing we're missing is the shield, but again, that is completely random when we get it. If we want to look at the Forbidden Blade, you can see it has 310 physical attack, 120 speed, and has a small chance to raise target's physical attack when attacking. Unfortunately, it's just worse than like all the other weapons we have right now. So like even if we went over to her, she's using the Storm Blade, which is just better than the Forbidden Blade. So unfortunately, I think you get the Forbidden Blade a little bit too late, but yeah. With that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we do have a couple side quests to tackle, as well as exploring Hell to get done. So, I will see you guys then.